for resuscitation of the privatized Nigeria Machine Tools Limited and Oshogbo Steel Rolling Company Limited, standing in the name of Hon Oluwole Oke. Honorable Oke is now invited to move the motion.
Okay. I represent Obokun Oriade Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, I'm from Osun State. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, may I move that the House recalls that in 1980, the federal government, in a joint venture with Hindustan Machine Tools International Limited, established the Nigerian Machine Tools Limited and the Oshogbo Steel Rolling Company Limited at the same time. Also recalls that in 2006, Mr. Speaker, as part of the privatization drive of the government, 70% of the interest held by the government in Nigerian Machine Tools Limited was transferred to a private investor. And similar interest in Oshogbo Steel Rolling Mill was transferred to another private investor, which caused the company to be renamed Kura Integrated Steel Mill Limited. The House observes that both Nigerian Machine Tools Limited and Kura Integrated Steel Mill Limited have not been operational, despite the undertaking made by the private investors to the Bureau of Public Enterprises that the assets will be put into maximum use and will be fully operational. And as a result of this, thousands of Nigerians have lost their jobs. Note that the failure of the private investors is jeopardizing both the economy and security of the country, as the premises of both companies are now inhabited by criminals, and huge tax revenue has been lost by both federal and Osun State governments. Resolves to set on another committee to investigate the failure of both Nigerian Machine Tools Limited and Oshogbo Steel Rolling Limited to commence operations since their privatization and report back to the House within 6 weeks for further legislative action. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Second. Honorable Adaji.
I'm Honorable Ezekiel Adaji. I'm from Benue State. I represent Tutubo. I stand to second this very important motion as moved by Wole Oke. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
We all know that across climes and economies, most economies are private sector geared. It's also public admission that government is a bad business manager, and as a result, various government interests in businesses were either concessioned or were outrightly sold out. And these two outfits that ought to drive our industrial sector were part of the outfits that were concessioned or sold out to various private sectors. And one of the conditions is that they would turn up, resuscitate the outfits and operate it profitably to the extent that they provide value to the hosting communities. But Mr. Speaker, since these outfits have been privatized, nothing has taken place in these two outfits. And they now serve as hideouts for criminals, kidnappers in Osun State. My colleagues, I don't want to belabor or waste our time. I just want to plead with you that you should allow this motion to stay true so that we can really find out the remote and immediate reasons why these outfits have not been operational. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in favor of the motion, say aye. Those against it, say nay. Ayes have it. Motion is referred as spread in the motion.